Ever stared at your credit card statements, stomach churning, wondering why nothing you tried to pay off debt ever stuck? You're not alone. We're often told there's one right way, one magical method, and if you're not doing it, you're doomed. But what if I told you that common belief is actually holding millions back, and the best way to pay off debt might not be what you think at all? Many of us are taught there's one scientifically superior method for paying off debt: the debt avalanche. This method focuses on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first, saving you the most money in the long run. It's mathematically sound, and if you can stick to it, it's incredibly effective. But here's the thing: personal finance isn't just math, it's deeply personal. It's about psychology, habits, and what you can actually sustain. And that's where the myths begin. Myth number 1: the debt avalanche is always the best method. This is the big one. The idea that if you're not using the debt avalanche, you're doing it wrong and throwing money away. Mathematically, yes, the avalanche will save you the most money in interest. By targeting your highest interest debts first, you reduce the total cost of borrowing. For example, on a typical $10,000 credit card debt at 20% interest and a $5,000 personal loan at 10%, focusing on the credit card first could save you thousands of dollars in interest over the life of the loans. But here's the debunk: the best method is the one you stick to. The debt snowball method, which focuses on paying off your smallest debt first to gain momentum, is often dismissed as less efficient. But here's what most financial gurus get wrong: efficiency isn't everything. However, what it lacks in pure mathematical efficiency, it makes up for in powerful psychological wins. My friend Sarah, for instance, had 6 different debts, from a small medical bill to a hefty student loan. She tried the avalanche, but felt defeated seeing the massive credit card balance barely budge. She switched to Snowball, paid off that tiny medical bill in a month, and the rush of confidence was incredible. That feeling fueled her to keep going, tackling the next smallest debt. She told me, "I needed to feel like I was winning, not just see numbers on a spreadsheet." The truth is, if the avalanche strategy makes you feel discouraged and you quit, you save 0 money. The psychological boosts from the snowball method can keep you motivated, making it the more effective choice for many. Consistency beats optimization when it comes to human behavior. Myth number 2: you need a massive extra income to make a real dent in your debt. This myth is paralyzing. It makes us feel like unless we get a huge raise or a second full-time job, there's no point in even trying to accelerate debt repayment. We think, I barely have enough to cover my bills, how can I find hundreds of extra dollars? The debunk: small changes consistently applied create massive results. You don't need hundreds of extra dollars, you need any extra dollar. Imagine finding just $5 more a day. That's $35 a week, or about $150 a month. Over a year, that's $1,800 that you could be throwing at your debt. Think about it. That's cutting out one fancy coffee or soda a day, packing your lunch instead of buying it twice a week, or canceling one unused streaming subscription. It's about identifying those money leaks in your budget. I often work with people who don't realize how much they're spending on convenience items. One client realized they were spending nearly $200 a month on takeout lunches. By committing to bringing lunch 3 times a week, they freed up $120 a month without feeling deprived. That $120 went straight to their credit card debt, slashing their repayment time and saving them significant interest. It's not about grand gestures, it's about micro adjustments that add up. Myth number 3: debt consolidation is a universal solution. Debt consolidation loans, balance transfer credit cards, these tools are often pitched as the magic bullet to debt freedom. The myth is that simply rolling all your debts into one payment automatically solves your problem. The debunk: debt consolidation can be incredibly helpful if you understand how it works, and, more importantly, why you got into debt in the first place. A consolidation loan at a lower interest rate can save you money and simplify your payments. However, here's what most people miss. If you don't address the underlying spending habits, you risk consolidating, getting a lower payment, and then quickly running up new debt on your now empty cards. This common trap leaves you with even more debt than before. Plus, A lower monthly payment often comes with a longer repayment term. While the interest rate might be lower, extending the term significantly could mean you pay more in total interest over time than aggressively paying down original debts. Always read the fine print, understand the total cost, and commit to fixing the habits, not just moving the numbers around. Myth number 4. You must sacrifice everything fun to get out of debt. This myth is a recipe for burnout and failure. The idea that to be serious about debt, you have to eat only rice and beans, cut out every single enjoyable activity, and live a monastic life. While extreme measures can accelerate repayment, they are rarely sustainable. The debunk. Sustainability is key. If your budget is so restrictive that it feels like a punishment, you're far more likely to abandon it altogether. It's okay to budget for small joys. In fact, it's crucial. This next part might surprise you, but budgeting for fun money isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Maybe it's a weekly coffee with a friend, a monthly movie night, or a small treat from your favorite bakery. These small budgeted expenses are not failures. They are rewards that keep you motivated and remind you that life continues, even while you're tackling debt. The goal is financial freedom, not financial misery. Building a budget that allows for these small, fun money categories helps prevent financial fatigue and keeps you engaged with your plan long term. Remember the 80-20 rule: 80% disciplined, 20% flexible. It prevents feeling deprived. Myth number 5, once you pay off debt, you're done with money struggles. Oh, how I wish this were true. This myth creates a dangerous finish line mentality. We think debt freedom is the ultimate destination, and once we reach it, all our money worries will magically disappear. The debunk. Debt repayment is a massive accomplishment, but it's a milestone on an ongoing journey toward financial health, not the end of the road. True financial well-being requires continuous attention to budgeting, saving, and smart spending. Once debt is gone, the real work of building wealth begins. Establishing a robust emergency fund, aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses, saving for retirement, investing for future goals, and maintaining a healthy relationship with money. Without these ongoing habits, it's easy to slip back into old patterns. Think of it like fitness. You don't run a marathon and then stop exercising forever. You maintain a healthy lifestyle. The truth revealed: your path, your power. The real truth about paying off debt fast isn't found in a single method or a magic bullet. It's found in self-awareness, consistency, and choosing a strategy that aligns with your personality and your financial situation. Whether you choose the mathematical efficiency of the Avalanche or the psychological wins of the Snowball, the most important thing is to choose and stick with it. It's about creating sustainable habits, celebrating small victories, and understanding that personal finance is a marathon, not a sprint. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor before making financial decisions that impact your unique situation. Your actionable takeaway today. I want you to take the very first step right now. Get out a piece of paper, open a spreadsheet, or grab your phone. List every single one of your debts: credit cards, personal loans, car loans, medical bills, student loans. For each debt, write down the current balance, the interest rate, and the minimum monthly payment. Once you have that list, I want you to make a decision. Are you a snowballer who needs those quick wins, or an avalancher driven by mathematical optimization? Pick your method, and then commit to finding just $5, $10, or $20 extra this week to put towards your chosen debt. Even if it feels tiny, that act of conscious effort is where your power begins. You are capable of this. You've got this. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more empowering financial content, and share your debt journey in the comments below. Let's build a community that supports each other to financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.